I'm gonna be all the way totally honest with you.
Shit, I don't be judging niggas on their decisions or any kind of shit like that.
Hey, yeah. You know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Family Guy, always on a motherfucking job. I got 5 Let's Talk. Real talk. We're just gonna, you know what I'm saying, deal with some little politics on the phone with one of my boys while being meth. I'm gonna bring him on, man. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like that. You feel me? Especially when it comes down to politics, that's what it is. It's like pick your poison. You feel what I'm saying? Because one of us gonna get in this bitch. You feel me? I don't know which one you really want to vote for. I don't know who you really, you know what I'm saying, fucking with, but somebody, y'all going for somebody. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna give up something.
I don't like any one of them motherfuckers for shit. Somebody gonna have to win.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even not voting for nobody, right? Not even voting for nobody. Like, who do you think is the better candidate? You know what I'm saying? Or who would you rather see win?
Shit. Right now, shit. Neither one of them motherfuckers shit, but shit. If I had to say, nigga, I damn sure don't want no fucking Joe in that motherfucker. That nigga Joe ain't about shit.
You know. And you know, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Trump is out some steps. I feel me? Like shit. Like, but shit. You know how that shit goes, nigga. Shit. Nigga treat nigga like a horse. A nigga thing with a carrot in front of your face. Just lead you to the chopping block. You know?
I mean, but me personally, I think they all leading the motherfucker to the chopping block, though. I don't think neither side has a full responsibility to their black constituents. I don't believe that. But at the end of the day, you know, this nigga Joe Biden is sitting here talking about, you know, he gonna implement these policies at the border when you the one made the policies for all them to come through.
Mm-hmm.
You the one sat there and was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, this, and you know what I'm saying, let them come through, giving them jobs, putting them off the bus with a gift card. You know, you ain't even giving.
No, you been there watching him right in the bathroom.
Yeah.
What you saying, bro?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, Joe Biden and them at the end of the day, I mean, it's, you know, at least Trump, it's like this. If I got to get used, I'm going with the motherfucker that possibly could make my situation better if I try harder. And to me, that's Trump, bro. You know, Trump understands that this country is not a country. It's a corporation. So in order for the corporation to do better, the constituents have to do better. And Joe Biden and them, they don't give a fuck about that. You know, they've been in politics for all these years and ain't shit changed. Like when Hillary Clinton said the shit about the taxes, that nigga was like, you goddamn right, I use these tax breaks. Your friends do too. You do too. So it's like they all do the same shit. It's just like who understand politics more. You feel what I'm saying? And understanding politics is that, you know, you politicking over the government. So in order for the government to fluctuate, the constituents gotta fluctuate. And under the Democratic Party, the constituents is not fluctuating. They giving money to illegal immigrants. They giving money to Ukraine. They giving money to Israel. Like, where we at? Food rising, gas prices rising. Where the American people at? Where the Americans' resources for paying their taxes?
Oh yeah, they ain't coming with nothing for us.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. You know, and that's where it's fucked up at though, because at the end of the day, you know, it's like a game to them. You know, you using all these years of prices going up and people, you know, situations is getting fucked up. It's because it ain't no money around. When Donald Trump was in office and all these scams was going down, you feel me? Like what we used to say on the block, you know, nigga, dirty money on the block, the scam goes down. So that's the same thing with them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's dirty money on the board, the scam gonna go down. Every scam that we get, they done already had the scam for like 10, 15 years. So now they get a scam to us, and instead of us taking the scam and fixing our credit and doing the shit that they do, they know we gonna take the scam and we gonna go buy new Jordans and chains and, you know, a new whip, not even a new apartment. So, you know, it's like it's designed to set up a nigga fall because, I mean, look how they took economics out of school. Motherfucker don't even get taught economics no more.
Shit, they took all that. They took everything out of school. Nigga, shit, really got. That's about all this gay shit now. Shit.
And see, that's Obama did that.
Oh, you know.
Obama wrote a federal paper to all the school districts and told them that if they don't institute transgender and homosexual behaviors and understanding in the class, he pulling a federal funding. So you did more for homosexuals than you even did for cancer patients. You was the number one rater and denier of marijuana being used for scientific reasons.
Yeah, that nigga did all that shit like he was gay. Shit.
He is gay, nigga. Michelle, man, come on, bro. Nigga, Michelle's a man, bro.
That's that nigga whole agenda. You feel me? Like,
that nigga Michelle's a whole man, bro. That shit ain't, you feel me? And then you know, if the little 5th grader, 6th grader girl, if she could sit up there and backtrack everybody that been president, all their lineage goes back to one man from England, you can't tell me this shit ain't set up. It ain't already drawn up.
Oh shit.
You feel me? America already still pay taxes to London and England and shit still.
Yeah, that shit run deep, bro.
Hell yeah, that shit run deeper than deep, man. Hey, what you feel about them niggas? How you feel about them niggas smutting OJ Simpson now that he dead? Talking about they came up with new evidence, but they don't got no pictures of the evidence. They just got documentation.
You say how I feel about who? About OJ?
Yeah, you know, they came up with OJ passed out like a week ago. They came up saying they got new evidence saying that OJ had Nicole Simpson blood on his sock, blood on the bottom of his shoe, hair fibers on the gloves, hair fibers in the back of the truck, and that proves that he's guilty. Like, how you feel about that?
Nigga, they been look. I heard this shit like 5 years ago, right? They said that her the bitch that died. What's that bitch name?
Nicole Simpson.
The bitch that died. With her. They said that her housekeeper or her handyman or somebody who used to work at her house was a serial killer. And they said that nigga had, after he got caught up and he got, hold on 1 second, bro.
That's crazy. I never heard that one. Housekeeper being a serial killer. But you feel me? I'm damn sure gonna go look that up. I'm damn sure gonna go look that up because I like, you know, me personally, I feel like OJ was set up. I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that. A lot of people not gonna want to, you know, accept that. But I feel like OJ was set up. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he already understood that Nicole Simpson was, you feel me, a part of this rhetoric that was going on. You feel me? Nigga, threesomes in the house with the kids in the house, all type of shenanigans. You feel me? So I just feel like, now for them coming up with this evidence, it's a blatant disrespect. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I was just on live and you feel me? I was just saying what a nigga was talking about. I was just saying that, you feel me, at the end of the day, I feel like OJ was set up because, when it comes to an American victim, when I say American, the victim they using to diminish and demoralize a person, you feel me? They never bring up like, oh, Nicole Simpson was having threesomes. She was caught with two men in the hot tub with the kids in the house. She is always having, men over the house having orgies and shit. Or that Ron Goldman was, the liaison between, the cocaine cartel and Nicole Simpson. Because my thing is, you feel me? Why would OJ need a cocaine carrier or a liaison? Like, nigga, this is back in the early mid 90s and shit. You feel me? So, nigga, coke was flowing through Hollywood. So, for you to say that, that he that it was a serial killer, that's kind of like new to me. But we all know how America media hides certain shit. So if the house cleaning person was a serial killer, that's something that was just new to me. That that's what I was saying. But I don't rule it out though, not at all.
Hey, look, all this shit is politics, man. You feel me? Like that's all it is. You feel me? It's all politics. It's all money.
Because if
like I was saying before, I heard like 4-5 years ago. Oh yeah, she had a handyman or somebody who was working for her who turned out to be a serial killer. When a nigga got cracked, he admitted that he was the one that did the shit, but they never put it out there because the fact that everybody was saying that OJ did it, it was a money play. You feel me? They was able to make documentaries and write books and do this and do that. Like, you feel me? Plus, it was already a fair. Like, okay, he owed the people all that money. So if they would have had to reverse all that shit, it would have fucked up a lot of money for everybody. You feel me? So they just let that shit ride because it's like, hey, this is what it is. Like, we already ran with this story. We don't. That's one thing about the government, my nigga. They don't ever like to go back and say.
That's true. I see you, Hotep. I see you. Politics is war with blood without bloodshed, but politics cause bloodshed.
It's like I've been heard like he didn't do shit. He wasn't the one that even did it. You feel me? Which might be true, and it could be that he did do it. But nigga, on me, we'll never know because it's all about the money play. There's so many niggas in jail right now.
But look at this though. Look at this. We as African Americans, we are always told to have faith in the justice system. You feel what I'm saying? Anything happen to us, oh, we being set up. Oh, just go to jail, let them arrest you. Have faith in the criminal justice system, and you know what I'm saying. They'll work it out. OJ did that. OJ, I remember, nigga, I was in the county when OJ was in the county. I remember OJ being locked up for the shit and going to court and getting found not guilty. So after that, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, now you niggas coming up with some new evidence? Man, come on. And it ain't no pictures. It ain't no pictures though, Brody. It ain't no pictures. My boy say politics is war without bloodshed. And I told him, he commented on the live, and I told him, I said, politics is the cause of bloodshed.
Look, they always gonna come up with something, and they gonna try to freak it to where they can capitalize off of it. It ain't like he can capitalize off of it, so it's like people always gonna try to invert themselves into the play. You feel me? You got what's the nigga name? What's old boy name? The tranny dude that was married to the Kardashian mother.
The Jenner dude.
Yeah. All right. So they tell me OJ died. He like, yeah, good riddance. So people like, okay, he said that because OJ supposed to kill some people who he cared about, what you want. But nigga, you killed somebody too. You killed somebody off accident.
Facts.
So look, so people like well, it's a difference. You did this, you did that. There's a difference between a murder and a car accident. That's true, but you don't have no room to speak. Nigga, you killed your troops. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Like,
it created a whole nother motherfucker. You feel me? Then you kill the people on all accident. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's too many people in the world, bro. Like,
but
everybody want to run rocks to hide their hand. Not knowing that they just in their personal life. Nigga, you be having all kind of bullshit going on in your life, but you just don't quit to worry about what the next motherfucker doing, but you never want to speak on what you got going on, what you did. And that's how it is, bro. Like, that's just the way of the world, my nigga. And especially
what you mean he
like
did?
Public figures.
Hotep, I don't see all that said. Can you explain a little bit? He did what?
So, true or false, people always gonna put it out there. You feel me? They gonna find a way to capitalize. But nigga, it's
and I feel like, you know, I feel like just by that nigga, Mr. Jenner, even saying good riddance, knowing what hanging over your head, that's the lifestyle that they live in, to where, you know what I'm saying, that people with money could get away with it. Let's just, for the sake of argument, go with how people feel and say OJ did it. Well, he had money to get off. You killed somebody on PCH in an accident and you got off. You feel what I'm saying? So when you die, should the family of or the close friends of that family say good riddance to you?
Look,
yeah, he did
like
kill
this.
him for sure. They end up dying.
Like this, right? It's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out here who did all kind of foul shit. Now, if they went to the court and the court said, "All right, we find you not guilty," it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, shit, nigga, who gives a fuck? Like, so people be so like, "Oh, he did it. Oh, this, that, this the man, please." You ain't
but remember,
like you act like you're about to do something. Like,
remember though, right after. Remember,
look, he didn't go do nothing about it.
Look, remember though,
all them years, OJ was still out here moving around doing what he do. Why he didn't go do nothing about it? Then you felt so strongly about it. Everybody, all I want to do is, we gonna believe in the court. We gonna let the justice system, and we gonna let God do what he gonna do about it. Nah, nigga, you feel that serious about it, then go do stuff.
Yeah, I mean, because
everybody want to speak on it, but they don't want to do nothing.
That's another thing. Like what I'm saying, like, you feel me? You come up with the evidence. You don't have no. Hold on. My boy said, he said, real talk, and let's not consider the fact that if you want to go another route, he could be held liable for their death. He was driving under the influence, and that's a fact though, because you know. That's the same thing that happened. Hold on. That's the same thing that happened to O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty, but yet he was still found guilty, liable of their deaths, therefore relinquishing all that money he had and everything he had. He had to relinquish all of that because he was found liable. You feel me? He says, you know, one thing that I'm starting to notice, a lot of white people contradict themselves. On one hand, they tell you to have faith in the legal system, that it can never go wrong. Yeah, and that's what we saying. We saying that, you know, if you said have faith in the justice system, and we have faith in the justice system, and the justice system turned out the way it did, and now you're coming out after O.J. Simpson died and saying that y'all had evidence, why y'all didn't bring that evidence forth when he was still living after he got out of prison? Because after he got out of prison, the nigga was just chilling. I'm pretty sure you could have conjured up some false evidence and presented it then. But you wait till after the man's dead, showing that the evidence is 99% bullshit. He says, and now you see what's going on with Trump and his legal situation. They acting like the whole legal system is corrupt now and is failing. I mean, you know, the legal system been failing. You know, we see that with the over imprisonment of those of African descent We see how the laws are fixated to dominate the incarceration of those in certain geographical locations. And that is also what's going on even with OJ Simpson. He's a part. We can't forget that OJ Simpson came from the ghetto. He came from the slums. You know what I'm saying? So when he rose up, it was a lot of black people, a lot of black kids at that time was like, oh, I want to be like OJ. And, he goes through his career with the hurts, the acting, the icon, being a legend, never having this shit, just numerous accolades. And like my boy said, it's all a setup. How they gonna make the dominoes fall when they do fall. Like, why BMF was saying. And that's just how, it really goes. The legal system been fed. Trump is a prime example of that. Like, Trump is being treated like a nigga. I mean, the newspapers, that's the job of the newspapers, right? To get a story and to pay somebody for the story. And once they pay for that story, they own that story. So what was Trump's real violation by obtaining a story from a woman that he allegedly had sex with and nigga never published it? What's wrong with that? That's good business.
I mean, shit, that's just like, look, I'm going to say it like this. That's just like, say you work in the stock market, right? Your people work in the stock market. They get some information that this stock about to crash. So you take all your money out that motherfucker. And you can go to jail for that. So you mean tell me if my people give me the heads up, say, hey, nigga, your stock is about to crash. Nigga, take all your money out. I do it, so I'm just supposed to go broke and just let it crash? Nigga, that is illegal for me to take my money out because somebody gave me the heads up to say, hey, bro, it's about to be all bad. No, don't invest in that. Like, nigga, it's all politics, bro. It's set up for you to be fucked up at the end. You feel me? Like, from the stars to the, he paid somebody for a news report. He paid, nigga, that's what I'm supposed to do. But that's how we think. You feel me? Like, that's how we think.
The homie say.
With logic. We think with logic. Like the government, it's not about logic. You feel me? It's about, nigga, if you fucked up, crash out. Don't try to cover your tracks. But if you get caught covering your tracks, you feel me? We gonna hang you for it. Like, nah, nigga, like shit, nigga, I'll do the same shit. If it was me, I would have did the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think the nigga wrong for that. Like,
I mean, because at the end of the day, I mean, we not here to judge. Like, no matter what job you have, that job is not there to judge you morally. You know what I'm saying? But they do have stipulations of you can't come to work drunk. You got to present yourself X, Y, and the third. That's cool. But if outside these stipulations, I have moral or marital problems, I'm stepping out on my wife or she's stepping out on her husband's, that's not for that boss to get involved with that. But when somebody gets involved with your personal life, it's only for the reason to make you look bad. Like my boy say, that nigga bought some pussy. Yeah, he bought pussy. The same thing. Well, I don't think Bill Clinton paid for it, but Bill Clinton got the head in the Oval Office. Paid the one lady that the little escort lady he was sleeping with. So it's like they use what they want to use on who they want to use it on, which is in itself deception. Which in itself is you targeting people for the wrong reason.
Look here, man. Everybody always got a judgment on something. You feel me? To each his own. A lot of this shit that they be tripping off of, I ain't seen the big deal. I be like, man, whatever. Like,
now my boy, my hold on. My boy say, he say, if you think about it, it's crazy because ain't that blackmail? If I buy some pussy from a prostitute, I pay her and tell her not to tell anybody, and she goes and say I paid her for some pussy, and she for some pussy, and she now dangling that over my head and go out and tell the media that sound like a little bit of some blackmail. It is blackmail, but also, you know, it's how you selling the story. So once you selling the story, it's like, you know, I got a story to tell. Now these days and times, it's not considered blackmail, it's considered entertainment information. But by you selling that story, you selling it to me, and I have the right to publish that story or not. So if Donald Trump is my homie and I publish the story and I don't put it out there, how can you get this nigga 34 fucking felonies for some shit, nigga? That's good PRing. That's good public relations. Good looking out. Nigga, that ain't that. I mean, that's like what YBMF is saying. Like, nigga, that's the same shit I would do. That nigga, nigga, I mean, it's not even just street talk. That's good public relations. If I'm running for president and this is a degrading story to my public campaign, oh yeah, nigga, let me buy that. Let me buy that. So nah, it ain't blackmail because, you know, she probably didn't even sign the NDA. So if she signed a non-disclosure agreement, then yeah, that's blackmail and defamation of character, you know. But she's saying that she did, that they paid her for the hush money and all that. Like, that's where, you feel me, the story becomes non-blackmail, because she's not doing it for a favor. She doing it to get the money. So that's her route. She's not on that. She on, you know, just getting the story out. So if she getting the story out, nah, that ain't blackmail. That's her trying to get her money. And that's Trump trying to get, you know, his story straight by buying the story. So nah, that nigga ain't did nothing wrong.
Nigga, I went and got one of these buzz rappers that look like the tennis racket. Nigga, I'll be out there knocking shit down on the patio.
I mean, look at the situation with Hunter Biden. This nigga is on video, his laptop that got all, like, first of all, Hunter Biden is dumb as fuck. How the fuck is this nigga CEO of an energy company in Ukraine? How, like, nigga, you don't even, never went to school for this. Second, nigga, you on video on your laptop smoking crack that got all type of deals on it. You buy a gun while you high on crack and cocaine. You feel me? You buying prostitutes. You was caught on TV sniffing coke off your hand on live television. How none of this leads back to Joe Biden? Because they use what they want to use on who they want to use it on. Nigga, they looking out for the homie. You right, Hotel.
It's propaganda, bro.
Yeah, the homie say, yeah, facts, looking out for the homie. You got, and that's the name. Like, see, me and the homie YBMF, we really love to correlate because we not one of the ones that just stayed stuck in the box of just being on the block and selling drugs or, you know, doing none of that, right? It's always been a vision, and niggas thought more different. So when a nigga get into these politics and see these games and really start paying attention to these politics, you will see the same games they play that the niggas in the hood play that got the bag, but always dangling the bag over your head. He like, nigga, sell this, but bring me back, nigga, $85. Like, nigga, so basically, nigga, I'm just serving your shit, nigga, and nigga, I gotta take, nigga, a 5 to 10 year risk for $20. Like, nigga, that's the same thing that they do. So they, you know, the nigga gonna look out for the homie. Nigga, you feel me? These niggas, the same thing that go on in the dope game is the same plays that go on in politics all day long.
Politics and the dope game are one and the same. It just depends on who's selling the dope.
It's still a product. It's still a product.
It just depends on who's selling the dope. You feel me? Like, nigga, if it's government official selling the dope, it's all good. But when it's somebody like one of us who's selling it, it's like, nah. Cause see, our money go to us. They money go to fund wars and shit like that. You feel me? So that's why they look at it like, okay, We can't tax it. If you can tax it, that's cool. They ain't got no problem with it if they can tax it. They can, if you can go out there right now and sell crack and found no taxes on it, it wouldn't be an issue. But you can't. That's why they were tripping on the weed back in the day. You feel me? Like, nigga, hold up. The same spot where me and you used to sit up all day and see is now a dispensary.
It's now a dispensary. Now it's
right. The same building where we done got bumped up 100 times for sitting right there and selling weed. It's a dispensary now. The same building. Oh, Chris Sean King.
Yeah, the homie say that nigga Hunter shouldn't have been able to buy a gun. But just like you were saying about, you know, how we just started out about talking about OJ